All right, welcome back to the Mud Pit Garage. Today we're going to be putting some trailer lights on here. Now these lights are ones that we harvested from this trailer. They were on the tall what do you call the guides, right? So they were on the guides. They have, they have mounting hardware. Here's the harness. It's 4-wire with a ground. Same thing here. Green goes to the right. Yellow goes to the left. Brown goes to both for running lights. Okay. So this thing looks a little chewed up. We're going to go through it, make sure that it's usable. I think it is. Just looks ugly because somebody has added lights here and lights there on this harness. But I think we got enough. I mean, it was about an 18-foot trailer, and now we're down to a 5x8. So we should have plenty to cut off, and we'll get it plugged up. We'll solder all the connections up. We'll make sure it's all solid, and we'll see if we can get away without having to buy a brand new set of lights and harnesses. All right, let's get to work. Okay, so I think we're going to do this here. I think we're going to come back about 12 inches. I'm going to decide 11 or 12 inches from the back, and we're going to just, honestly, I think I'm just going to weld, just put some short welds on these things, and then I'm going to drill a hole through one of the existing mounting holes to run the lights. I think that's how I'm going to do it. Just don't feel like drilling a bunch of holes and a bunch of bolts and the like. And I'm still going to need a hole drill to run these lights through, or excuse me, run these wires through. So I think that's what we're going to get. About 12 inches back. Hopefully that'll be good enough to keep these lights from getting busted up. Alright, that's the idea. That's the plan. So let's see how this plan holds up when we get to work on it. Let's go. Alright. Let's go ahead and take these lights off of these brackets since we're going to weld them up. Alright, that's done. Let's get these brackets ground a little bit, get these prepped, tack them on, and get our lights up. Okay, we got these welded on. We're going to use this bolt hole here to run the wires through back to the inside. And then we're going to take these little guys here, and normally they just stick with a little adhesive pad. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up a little bit of JB Weld, dip them in the JB Weld, stick them on the inside, and then all you need is a little zip tie that comes with them. Zip tie things up. I'm going to try this out, you know. I don't have any of the little steel clips, the screws and all that other junk or whatever kind of things they have. And so I'm going to put them strategically along the rails here where it comes in at the tongue and around. I know that I'm going to be welding in posts, you know, corners and mids for my rails here real soon, so I'm not going to put one where I might be welding. And let's get this thing done so we can get these wires put in and test it out. All right, they are glued in. We're going to let those dry for a little bit, and then we'll be working ourselves on through. I think I'm going to start working on getting the wires pulled through the tongue. All right, I got the harness fished through the tongue pretty easily. I had a big enough hole cut, and it's a pretty big tongue, 3 by 3 inch tongue. I was able to take my measuring tape and fish it on through. So things are moving along pretty well. are done. Mounting those tail lights. Now it's just a matter of before I snug it all up, we'll plug it up to the truck and make sure it works. Alright, man, that is it for today. Next time we get together, it'll be time to put the sides on, or at least weld up the posts on the corners in the middle to mount the rails. Alright guys, that's it for the day. Hops out.